Hi, this is Hilary Lindsay, Active Yoga at your home or office. I've got my melt roller again. I'm going to show you some stuff for your upper back, shoulders, and I'm going to show you how to make your head sit on your spine well. So, actually, we're going to start like we did the first video, head to tail. I'm sitting on the edge of the roller. I'm going to draw myself back so that the pelvis is being pulled south towards my feet. I'm going to let myself settle like I did in the first video. Remember, settling takes a while. I think I'll take a few rolls right and left, not countering the head to the hips, but letting everything go together. Kind of feel like Ray Charles when I do this. And then settle. If I want my neck to be free, I have to be clear that the upper back does most of the work stabilizing my skull. This is heavy, this is small, and this is strong. The relationship between the top and bottom is key, between the pelvis and the legs is key, but today we're going to work on the shoulders to the head. So from here, I'm going to start with the arms up in the air. I'm going to let my shoulders drop against the roller. So I'm going to keep the joints soft, fingertips all the way to the shoulders, and make a few sweeping circles. So I can go a few times in each direction, forward and back. You can do more than I am here. Breathing all the while. The slower you go, the more you know. We're working on small muscle groups and nerves. Bring the elbows towards the spine and away a few times. Notice maybe one shoulder blade moves towards the spine faster than the other. You might hear thunking, clicking, popping. Go slow. Take the hands to the shoulders. I'm not going slow, by the way, for the purpose of this video. I'm just giving you some ideas. Fingertips are coming to the shoulders, and the elbows will circle a few times. I am looking at you to teach you. However, it's best to keep your head looking up at the ceiling. And after you've done a few movements like this, you're going to slip the hands behind the head, one palm on top of the other. Allow your head to settle. If this bothers your shoulders, it's not a good idea. The pain, if it's in the joints, is not acceptable. A little sensation, stretch in the muscles is different than that. If this is allowable, let the elbows fall. Notice your resistance to that. And then from here, bring the elbows in towards the head. Inhale the breath and let the pelvis roll forward as it will naturally. And as you begin the exhalation and settle, squeeze the rib cage towards the hips, and then with your hands, not your neck, push your head up, look at your knees. Hover for a moment or two. Imagine that your feet aren't touching the floor. You're looking for stability now in the lower trunk to support the upper trunk. When you're done with that, you can come down, and you can do this again switching hands. I won't bother for today. Take the arms straight up in the air now. I love this one. Straight arms, joints locked. You're going to pull the hands up towards the ceiling. You can see that as long as I make my arms, nothing happens anywhere in the spine. I have to believe that I can be pulled farther and not have any resistance to that. You can see that I have an arc in my neck and my lower back curve is greater now. I'm looking behind me, and then those straight arms are pushing backwards towards the spine and the neck levels out. Do this a few times, looking for this motion that invites the curve of the neck from the movement of that tight, strong upper back, made tight because the ribs attached to it. After you've done this for a few moves, go ahead and release the arms down to the floor. Roll yourself again a little bit right and left, and then walk your feet to the right. Actually, I think I'll walk them to the left so you can see better. I've caught the right hip, and I've caught the right shoulder blade in the roller. I'm going to extend the right hand, fingers towards the floor, and I'm going to look for a stretch in my arm here. As I pull the fingers towards the floor, I'm just going to move the arm a few times, not much higher than the shoulder, just back and forth to get this lovely stretch. What a nice feeling that is. And then again, I'm going to sweep this arm with soft joints a few times in each direction. I can feel the shoulder blade grazing the roller. Hey, as long as I'm here, I think I'm going to show you something else. You take that knee up and circle the knee 3 times in each direction without moving the pelvis, going back to pelvic stability. Also, you might notice you get a little bit of a massage on the glutes, a little bit of oil to that hip for you tin men like me. Then walk the feet back and continue on the other side. Take a few moments to relax. And then extend both legs. Extend your legs. Press the heels away. Press the balls of the feet away so that you grow tight and flat here in the trunk. Imagine the head going north. Seal the ribs to the roller. Take a moment. And then bend your left knee. This is fun. Take the right palm up. With the right palm up, pull like you want to touch your right ankle till your head falls off the roller to the right. Keeping this arm straight and locked. Push the arms into the shoulder, shoulder to the spine, head back on the roller, relax. Switch sides. Well, I won't switch sides for you. You know what to do. Roll yourself a little bit one way and then the other. Take a moment again. Stretch your leg out, come off the roller, and come all the way up. Bring the roller under your shoulder blades like so. So the shoulder blades have a top and they have a bottom. We're going to be right in the center of the shoulder blades for this. This is going to invite some really nice core work and stretch for the gut as well. I've got my head heavy in my hands. I'm going to pull the head straight back. Pull the head straight back so I feel the strength and length of the core. Once I take a moment to feel that, I'm going to push the knees forward. I could say lift the hips, but I didn't. They did come up. Push the knees forward to unfold the pelvis and allow the head to follow the hips. Let the head fall back. It falls back in your hands. Take a moment to decrease the strength in the glutes, to soften the crease of the buttocks, soften the rib cage, and then lower the pelvis slightly. With your next inhale, push the knees forward again. Push the knees forward again to look for a better stretch right there. It will have an effect on how your head sits on your feet. From here, as you lower the hips, and the hips are going down, I'm in a back bend, you can see that. As the pelvis goes down, I'm not going to use my neck. With my strong arms, I'm going to pick up my head. Look at the knees. And then slide myself forward again so that the roller is right at the tops of the shoulders. Now I'm going to stretch my arms back, push the knees forward, and go again. Man, this feels delicious. But you don't need to watch me have a happy moment here. I'll get out of here and leave it to you. You'll drop your hips slowly, bend your elbows, pick your head up with your hands, catch your hair, otherwise it gets caught in the roller, and then roll the roller to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Here, contract the abdomen, lift yourself up, and take a few sweeps right to left, and release. Roll over to come up. I can show you a lot more things about that, but not today. Come on back. Active yoga at your home or office or both. See you next time.